And 3 years in, we connected and became friends and decided that...
Connected way before that.
Well, we connected before that, thanks.
We were friends right away.
Yeah, that's true, that's right. Sorry.
Bryan Coleman, nice to meet
Welcome
you.
to the better half. How are you?
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you want to call?
Today's guest speakers are the founders of GMN Insurance. Matt and Zach down here started the business a few years ago. Feel free to check them up here. So Zach and Matt again, welcome.
Thanks.
we started, just to give you a quick snapshot, we started working for a Fortune 100 company, Liberty Mutual. We knew that we were good at sales and we trusted one another, had the same long-term vision. In January 2010, we left Liberty Mutual and started from scratch. No employees, small little shoebox of an office. But fast forward 7 years, we've got 32 employees, we have 3 offices. We write for every insurance company in the state. The fastest growing insurance agency in New England.
We started at a Fortune 100 company just being a sales representative. And it wasn't necessarily the quickest way to being an entrepreneur, but it was the quickest way to kind of find out and kind of meet your peers and kind of just kind of chat and kind of get into the city you want to be in. I think one of the only ways that Matt and I could have failed from the get is if we just tried to open up a company right away.
I think to add to that, the first few years at a Fortune 100 company not only allows you to meet competitors, but it also allows you to figure out what you're good at and what you're not good at, naturally.
And what we decided to do was just do sweat equity, which is we just took zero money. So going back to what I said earlier about working for a Fortune 100 company, thankfully we were both successful at that job. We made a lot more than a 22 or 23-year-old should, and we stashed some away. Now the opposite can lead you to failure is if you start an entrepreneurship venture of some sort and you need cash. When you need cash, you should not open a business, because then you're going to make decisions based on getting cash.
The first year, because we didn't take money, we hired 4 people the first year, and otherwise we might have only been able to hire 1. And really, any company is a mix of 2 components. It's people and process. So you can literally have the best people in the world, and if your process sucks, those people are going to get really upset. They're going to leave you, and you're going to lose those really important people.
Yeah.
If you could explain more about the sweat equity thing.
Yeah. One thing that did not change was that we decided that we were going to physically take $0 and put it in our pocket. Whatever dollars we made would stay in the business.
And that's specifically why if you go into business with someone else and you don't understand who they are and what their vision is long term, why partnerships die. You might find that it's not for you. You know, you might find that the risk, you're too risk averse for it. For us, when we looked at each other and said, what's the worst that could happen? We'd be 26 at the time, 27. We go back and work and be top sales reps at some other company.
Well, one of the reasons, the secrets to success is Matt and I aren't good at many things. So we have a lot of people around us who are incredibly talented people who are very good at what we suck at.
It really took the company from almost reliant on us to really removing us. And that's what you really want to be as an entrepreneur eventually. You want to be able to remove yourself from the business.
But where we are now is Matt spends a lot of his time focusing on software. And we were awarded Best Place to Work in Boston by the Boston Business Journal. It's because he was able to focus and spend all of his time on the culture, on the team, on what we're doing. And that's not something you can buy. So I think that the overall message that we have for this class is like learn, understand, and just kind of find your passion. Like Matt said a couple times, be self-aware. What are you the best in the world at? And then figure out a way to communicate that with the world or strive towards that.
Yeah, what were some of the reasons you guys share with us, some of the reasons why you decided this course was something you wanted to take part in?
I think like one day I'm interested in starting my own business, so it's cool to hear from people like you.
What about starting a business is attractive to you?
So I think just to be like in control of my own like vision and thoughts and what I want to do, I think that would be best for me.
So anyone hear of How I Built This? Start listening to it. It's called How I Built This by Guy Raz. And he holds a podcast weekly where he brings on mega entrepreneurs, asks them questions about literally their journey from inception to where they are now. You should listen to it for a few episodes. If it jazzes you up, then entrepreneurship's right for you. Is anyone else interested in owning their own business, and if so, why?
I'm interested in taking over a business, practically my family's. I guess the hardest part is kind of learning how to maintain it.
Eventually have that discussion where you know, like, if I take over, how much control may I have? When I start, how much? Do you need me to start at a competitor first and then come over?
How do you think that's going to benefit you and your company?
These great questions. Our ability to put us on video professionally in the eyes of all of you, or who, if we wanted you to be our audience, is crazy easy. So even if the following or the actual venture doesn't become something where people watch us nationwide, every person who currently insures with us refers us business, which is like our business, our referral partners, see us every single day.
So it's just a very different way to brand and a very different way to market.
It doesn't show, most entrepreneurship videos or blogs show the end result. Nothing shows the actual day-to-day and how tough it can be, but then how exciting the small wins can be. And we're capturing that and we're showcasing it. With your photography business, is it something of a passion of yours, and that's why you decided to kind of...
Yeah, my whole life I've been taking pictures, and eventually I want to work for National Geographic, but I know that I'm going to need a full-time job until I eventually get there, so rather than work in an office or something, I want to do what I'm passionate with, which is why I started the business.
We've got someone to connect you with that would be a great person, a mentor, to talk about that world. So it should be a great connection for you.
Also, if you're interested in National Geographic, go follow the people who run it now. Like they list them all. You can find them all on Instagram. You can find them all on Facebook. Go figure out what they're into. Maybe go run into one of them at a coffee shop when they're visiting in this area. We have one girl on our team who one of her responsibilities is to creep them out on all social media outlets. Literally, that's all she does on this part of the transaction. She does other things at her job. But seriously, she'll go on their Instagram account, go on their Facebook account, figure out what they do, and then she'll find it. She'll be like, oh, they went to Assumption College. Cool. And then she'll just randomly send them a crew tee from Assumption College or a signed football by a football player or whatever.
I have my own clothing brand.
Oh, cool.
Are you wearing it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Always be branding.
I'm a medium, he's a large, just in case you
Depends. Might be an extra large.
Good for you, man.
That's awesome.
I'm curious as to what spiked your interest into starting your own business while working at Liberty Mutual.
Oh man, boredom. But where we were, we had already had max growth, money was great, but we were just bored.
We hit a point where the challenge was just more people, more sales. And that's not like extremely fulfilling, inspiring challenge. Anyone else doing their own thing?
I started my own lawn care service, just like a small little thing.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Just like I'm in contact with a few real estate agencies.
Stop me if you've already done this, but you're obviously looking to be in touch with people who are listing houses, right? How are you getting in touch with other realtors who are listing houses? Are you going in cold calling them, or what are you doing?
The guy that I started the business with, he went to school with a few realtors that have big companies in my area.
Awesome.
So he knows them directly, and we started talking to him, and then they've pretty much pushed my name.
Because you do a good enough job.
Yeah.
One, get video testimonials of realtors you've helped. Number two, this requires a little bit more hustle, but you literally could just go and take a look at every home listed. Contact that realtor.
Kudos to a lot of you. This is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's not just here, but talking it.
That's
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I wanted to give you my card.
Oh, perfect. Thanks for your questions.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yeah.
Thank you for the advice. That was really great.
I'm also trying to start something on the side, and I was wondering if you had any tips or advice.
Yeah.
I also in photography, but
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like obsessed with skylines and like New York City.
Landscapes.
And I kind of want to get into the social media business kind of company side from it.
I know who to connect you with.
Oh.
Brian.
Follow up with me. I'm Zach or Matt. We'll introduce you to Rachel, who Matt said, and
Yeah,
it'll be great. Absolutely.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Dude, hey, anything. I think that what we said earlier is key. It's like you really got to think to yourself, like, who can I use as just like bouncing questions off of.
So all I
So
would do is I'd go to local businesses that have big followings and just take a bunch of photos and say, I want to share your brand on my account, and they'll be like, awesome, that's cool. But yeah, email us any questions we can help
Okay,
with, anything
awesome.
specific.
But yeah, thank you so much for
Yeah.
That
Thanks for
was
all your
awesome.
questions.
Good luck
It was
with
awesome.
everything in
Thanks.
the future.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Hey,
you guys
bud.
very much.
Yeah.
Very inspiring.
Thanks,
It's a
man.
pleasure to hear you guys talk to everybody. I didn't get a chance. I've got my own thing going too. and
That's awesome.
You guys have so much advice for everyone. I figured I'd just come up here and
Yeah,
talk about it real
dude.
quick. So I'm a small business website design. So I'm just getting going right now.
Nice.
And basically, like, my target is small businesses, companies that don't have the kind of money. And my goal is to make small business look like the big business in the digital platform.
Yeah,
So,
love it. Industries that are tough, that require labor, that a lot of people would avoid.
Yeah.
Awesome opportunity. Yeah, reach out to us anytime you have questions. Yeah,
Anytime,
happy to
brother.
help.
Be good. Take care. It's cool.
I know. And there's a lot of. I mean, that was really good engagement. A number of people, like 4 or 5 people who are doing their own thing already, which is just really cool to see. Back in college, Zach and Matt